I'm Chef Vinod Kapila from VK's Kitchen. Today we are going to make chicken cutlet. You can call it steak, you can call it patty, you can call it cutlet. Now this has a lot of usages in kitchen when we make. In any restaurant, cutlet is used in a burger, as a chicken steak with mushroom sauce, or as a cutlet you can just have with salad and french fries or wafers. So let me introduce you to the ingredients which are going to go into our chicken cutlet. We have chicken mince, half a kg of chicken mince. These are going to give us about 9 to 10 chicken patties. Then we have onion, then we have mixed peppers, we have some garlic, we have cheese which we are going to fill into it, we have some crumbs, we have some corn flour and flour, we have peppers again going to go into this, and salt and pepper, some parsley, mixed herbs, Worcestershire sauce, we have mustard sauce, and we have hot and sweet sauce. I'm going to teach Kavita how to make chicken cutlets. She knows cooking but she wants to learn some continental dishes also. कविता को ऑलरेडी थोड़ा इंडियन खाना, लेकिन इसको बहुत शौक है कॉन्टिनेंटल फूड, इंग्लिश स्टाइल का फूड से. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू फ्राई द इंग्रेडिएंट्स ऑन मीडियम heat because garlic has tendency to burn very fast and it becomes bitter. We have one chopped large onion which makes about 1 katori full of this kind of katori full of onion. Mixed peppers. Mixed peppers not only give us good taste, it looks very colorful also. We'll just cool a bit so that we can mix in the chicken mince. This has taken us about 5 minutes for it to come to room temperature. And we should be very careful not to cover it. That's why I took off the cover, so that the color remains as fresh as we can. So now it's cool, it's room temperature, and we are going to mix into the chicken mince. Just watch me, Kavita. It is almost room temperature now, so we can add into our chicken mince. Kavita, half isko. We are putting salt, a teaspoon of salt, pepper, a teaspoon of pepper. We are putting parsley, 2 teaspoons of chopped parsley, and we are putting breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs will soak all the moisture which is there in the chicken because we don't want very wet mixture. I have made the breadcrumbs from fresh bread. You can buy ready-made also, they are very good, but I always like the flavor of fresh bread, and this is whole wheat bread. We are putting about half an egg. I'm just checking up whether half an egg is enough. Kavita, mix kariye. We are putting half a teaspoon of mustard sauce, half a teaspoon of Worcester sauce. Worcester sauce has a peppery and little tangy effect. So in continental food, we almost in every dish we use this Worcester sauce. I am putting a spoon of hot and sweet sauce also in this. Our mixture is ready now. We are going to make the patties out of it. Here we have 1 tablespoon of flour and 1.5 tablespoon of corn flour. We are going to make slurry out of it, in which we are going to dip our patties and then into breadcrumbs. We are going to put around 1 cup of water in it. This I'm just trying to mix it well, and it's very important to mix it so that every piece of ingredient what has gone into it should be nicely mixed. I just saw some specks of breadcrumbs, so I'm once again mixing it very well. Now it's ready for us to bake our patties. See, this is a way we check whether the salt and pepper is fine. So I have made a very small patty which I am going to just shallow fry and check whether what we have put in it tastes well. This is very essential because it's a raw meat. So there is no other way to taste. So this is one step which you must remember. You can always mix everything and keep it in the fridge in case you don't want to make the patties immediately, because that in fact even improves the taste, and it is ready when your guests arrive. You can make fresh patties, or you can fill in the burgers, or you can make chicken steak with different sauces. We'll be doing that very soon also. I'm going to taste my patty and I'll let you know how good it is and whether we need anything more. I think it's perfect, but I'm going to put a little bit more of salt and pepper. It's delicious. I'm going to start making the patties. They should be almost as big as will fit into a burger tikki. So this is how much I'm going to take. This would be about 100 grams of mix. Now our next step is we are going to dip into the slurry and roll into our crumbs. Now this stage is very important because right now the mixture is little soft. But as soon as we put into the crumbs, it becomes hard. And just cut it. We have been able to take out 9 patties out of this. So now we are going to roll into our slurry and into breadcrumb. Kavita, ismein cutlet cheese which we are going to fill into this. I put some herbs into this cheese just to give it a little sharper flavor. We have to cover the slurry on the total cutlet. This is what is going to hold the crumbs. So crumbs, and this is our patty. Now we'll shape it little later. Once again, I'm just showing the raw form of a patty. Now roll into your crumbs. So these are our burger patties. So we have to give a shape of a burger patty. So I'm just, see, with this kind of knife or a spatula or any flat thing you can take and shape your cutlet nicely. And it's very important to chill these before we fry. Now out of the whole mixture of 500 grams of mince, we've been able to make 6 of these big patties, and we've been able to make these small cutlets, which are again, they are also 6 small cutlets. Cutlets, they are croquettes, you can have with cup of tea or you can serve with salad. This also I'm just shaping in front of you. You can give a shape of a cutlet or we can make a shape like this, whatever you feel comfortable making the shape. But most important step is after you finish this, you have to chill it for about 1 hour. So we are going to put about 3 to 4 teaspoons of, we are going to put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. It's more or less like you can call it pan frying. But we have to be very careful. Again, we can do it only on medium heat because it's raw mince. So it will take a while for it to, there is always a test to see whether our oil is hot. Now it's just ready for our patty to go in. See how beautiful the color is. It's taken me about 1.5 minutes on each side. See, we didn't have to put too much oil into it and it doesn't soak too much oil. It's a very healthy patty or cutlet even for young kids because we have put good mince, we have put little vegetables also in this, we have put cheese also, and they would love to have in their burger. So we have this dip which is going to go with the patty cutlet. This is, I have mixed a tablespoon of mayonnaise and a tablespoon of hot and sweet sauce into it. It's a delicious tangy flavored dip which I'm serving to my guests with drinks.